Sup, it's me again, everybody. Now, 77 days and Kamala Harris has yet to do a formal press conference since emerging as Democratic nominee. Now, that's interesting. I mean, she'll talk to people like Oprah Winfrey. I'm surprised she's not up there saying, yo, illegals, you get a house, 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 like Oprah was giving every single woman in the audience, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let's get into it. Vice President Kamala Harris has gone 77 days as a presumptuous and now official Democratic nominee for president without holding an official press conference. Trump has held 6 news conferences where he took questions from the media, especially the black women, the beginning of August, including another on Friday after meeting with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp about hurricane relief efforts. Where's Kamala Harris? What's she doing? And I've been hearing people saying, "Oh, give her a break. I mean, she'll be up there. She'll do press conferences. I mean, cut her some slack." I'm like, no, you're a nominee for a presidential chair. You know what I mean? Anyway, President Biden also held a news conference in the White House press briefing room on Friday, where he joked about getting back into the 2024 race. I mean, it's a joke that he's president, but hey. Harris has stepped up her interviews in recent weeks, including doing radio hits and a solo sit-down with Philadelphia TV station. She also spoke to MSNBC's Stephanie Rule, and she made time to hang out with supporter Oprah Winfrey, as I mentioned earlier, last month at the star-studded campaign event. This week, she taped an interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast. She'll go on podcasts, she'll go on shows, but she's not going to hold a press conference. Interesting. And yet, people want her to win presidency. But as for when she'll actually do a formal press conference as a candidate, that day may never come, at least while she's still a candidate. But yes, so far she has more approval votes than Donald Trump. Conservative radio Libra host Jorge Bonilla feels Harris should do a press conference, but said it's almost irrelevant because she continues to get a pass. Well, big ups to this guy for calling her out on the bullshit, saying she get a pass, but not Donald Trump, who openly not only does interviews, but he does press conferences. Harris dodged questions on lowering prices by describing middle-class roots, neighborhood proud of their lawn. She is highly unlikely to do a press conference because the media have enabled and encouraged her plexiglass basement strategies, wherein she preserved the illusion of being out there while remaining wholly inaccessible to the press and therefore unaccountable. Well, shit, that's been her MO since becoming a presidential candidate. In her interview in Philadelphia, her answer cited her middle class upbringing when asked about specifics of her economy policy drew sharp criticism. And said Barbara Walters would expect Kamala Harris to do interviews. Authors said part of the job of being a president. Exactly. I mean, but hey, once people vote for her, they're gonna sweep it down her rug. They don't care if she does her own press conference or not. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood of folks who were very proud of their lawn, she said, and I was raised to believe and to know that all people deserve dignity, and that we as Americans have a beautiful character. You know, we have ambitions and aspirations and dreams, but not everyone necessarily has access to the resources that can help them fuel those dreams and ambitions. So when I talk about building an opportunity economy, it is very much with the mind of investing in the ambitions and aspirations and the incredible work ethic of the American people and creating opportunity for people, for example, to start a small business. So she approves people starting a small business, but as of right now, she's not going to go into detail on 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 how to go about that, especially since she had yet to schedule a press conference. It's been 77 days since, and and we're not hearing from her. Hopefully, she'll have a press conference before November 5th. I probably doubt that, but we'll see in the coming days. Anyway, good night, everybody. I hope you like this video. Push the like button and subscribe.